Welcome to a 30-minute full body strength and cardio workout. So we are hitting it all in 30 minutes. We'll be standing up the whole time. I have two options for dumbbells today. I have one heavy dumbbell, that's all we're using for legs, is just one dumbbell, and two medium weights for our upper body. We'll be starting with a lower body block of strength, 40 seconds on, 20 seconds off. Then we'll go into another 40-second block, 20 seconds of holding, isometric hold, with adding 20 seconds of power. So then we're repping it out, trying to get as many as we can in. So we're getting strength, power, and cardio in each block. Then we're going to do 10 minutes of arms, and then 8 minutes of weighted core and cardio at the end with just some body weight. So it is prenatal friendly. I'm in my third trimester, but this workout is still going to be challenging even if you're not pregnant. So all you need are weights. If you just have one set, that's perfectly fine. We're going to do a short warm-up and cool down, but feel free to add on one of our longer videos if you need that. I am glad you're here. Let's give it our best today and get right into this workout. All right, let's get started with a quick warm-up. We are going to practice our 360 breathing for a minute. So even if you're not prenatal, just follow with me for a second. We're going to inhale, expand that rib cage, and then we're going to exhale and wrap those transverse abdominals, holding in for a second, up and in, and then letting everything go. Inhale, exhale, wrap, lift. Let's try to lift that pelvic floor as well, holding for just a second. Inhale, let it all go, expand, exhale, wrap that pelvic floor, let it go. Let's take a few body weight squats, feet shoulder width apart, down and up. At the top, let's reach our arms, getting a nice big stretch, and squat, reach, squat, reach. 2, 1. Let's step back left leg into a nice lunging position. Let's raise our arms up and down, up and down. 4. So sinking into this front leg. 3, 2, getting that shoulder mobility, and 1, switch it out. 6 right here. 5. We're going to be doing a lot of lunges and deadlifts and squats today, building that strong leg. 2, 1. Hands behind the head. We're going to do a good morning. Feet a little bit more narrow. We're going to deadlift down, flat back, and coming up. So deadlift down, really sticking into those glutes and hamstrings. That's what we're going to be working today. Coming up. Down for 2, up for 1. A little bit wider. We're going to practice our swings today. So just your body weight. We're going to shoot the hips back, raise it up, back, up. So practicing our swings. We're going to be doing this later with a weight. 4. So the main thing is here, shifting those hips back, flat back. 2, 1. Okay, let's just take a few chest presses, opening up that chest. I think we're ready to go. If you need a longer warm-up, pause this video, go to our 5-minute warm-up, and come back. We are going to pick up that weight. We're going to get into our lower body set, and I'll show you the first thing. So picking up my heavy weights first, picking it up carefully. I'm going to hold this weight at my chest. We're just going to do some regular chest presses. So feet shoulder width apart, squats. Down and up. That's it. 40 seconds. Here we go. Down, up. So this is our strength move where we do slow and controlled strength building right here. It's the second set that we're getting fancy with our isometric hold, and then we're repping it out. So think about the weight in your heel, your weight shifting back like you're about to sit down into a chair, driving up, down, up, down. How low can you go in these squats? So good for pregnancy, so good for daily life. Down and up, down. 2, 1. Okay, set that weight down. So when we come back, we're just going to be holding that squat. And then for when we're repping it out, we're going to switch our hand placement back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. So we're basically staying in at pulse the whole time. You are strong, you can do it. Let's pick up that weight. Okay, so finding that squat position, we are holding for 20 seconds. We're already in it. Shift the weight back into your heels. Make sure your back is nice and flat here. Protect that back. We're going to be shifting our hand placement when we're at that 20-second mark. Here we go. So shift, shift. You do not have to do it. You could just pulse. Just add some power, add some flare here. Can you stay low in those legs? Yes, we can. Woo! This is where the power and the strength comes. We can do it. 2, 1, and up. Nice job. Okay, we're going to be doing the same thing from a sumo squat position. So knees and toes are going out. We are shifting forward into that squat more to make it that glute dominant squat. Let's pick up our weight. We're all going together in 2 and 1. So just the squat comes first. Sumo squat. You should be hinged forward slightly here. Down and up. Down, up. This is how we put more of the work in those hamstring muscles and the glutes and the inner thighs as well. Down and up. If this weight is feeling challenging, we're doing it right because we only got 1. Down and up. But you can always switch it out if you need to. We're almost there. 3, 2, 1. The great thing about this format is we only do each move once, so then we get to move on. Okay, next, we know it. We're gonna hold that squat, and then we're gonna do switching hand placement with pulses, and that's our power move at the end. Picking up that weight in 2 and 1. Find that nice hold. So shift the weight into your heels, step back into those glutes like we're about to sit down. Woo! We're in our last 10. You can do it. Pulses come in 3, 2, 1. Switch that hand placement. Here we go. We pulse. We pulse. Stay low. Pulse. Pulse. Nice job. We're forgetting about this move. A break is coming soon. Pulse. Sit low. How low can we go? 2, 1. Nice work. Set down that weight slowly, carefully. Kick your butt a couple times. Let it go. We have our lunge block next. So we're going to pick up the weight in the left hand. We're just going to lunge and alternate with a curtsy and a regular lunge. Holding that weight steady. Pick it up. Here we go. So we go down, up, curtsy, down, up, down, up, curtsy. So the goal is to never fully come up out of that lunge position. That's how we really put the weight in this front quad. We were just focusing on glutes, now we're focusing on quads. Down, up, down. This is a small movement here. We're just toggling through these 2 moves. Working a different part of that quad. The curtsy is more of that side, outer hip. Down, up, down. Woo, feeling this. 2, 1, set down that weight carefully. Let it go for just a second. So our power move, isometric hold, we're just gonna hold it. And then our power move is we're gonna pop up and down. If you wanna add a knee drive, you can. I'm gonna show this as body weight. I'm not picking up my heavy weight here. We go in 2, 1. So we're staying in this isometric hold here. You can lift those hands forward. You can touch the sky. The goal is to be low in those legs right here. Wiggle those front toes. We're going in 3, 2, 1. So you can add a knee drive, lunge, or a regular lunge. You pick. I'm dropping the curtsy here, just doing a regular lunge. This is where we rep it out. We add some power, really burning out one muscle group at a time. Such an effective way to strength train here. 2, 1. Nice job. Step side to side. Now we know it, and that's what we're going to do on the other side. So we have our right leg goes back, regular lunge, curtsy lunge. That's all we're doing. Everybody pick up that weight. I know we're moving fast. A break is coming soon. Here we go. So regular lunge, step to the side, curtsy lunge. Doesn't have to be very far to the side, that leg. We just want to find a wrap in the back so we get that engagement of that outer hip. Down. And down. Staying low in those legs. Woo! You can feel the strength that we're building here. We do not have to be jumping to build strength. Can you feel our heart rate high? I am out of breath, especially in this third trimester. I can tell a difference when we're getting stronger together. And rest. So I'm setting down that weight and we're just doing a straight back lunge. Hold is coming first, then we add some power. I'm gonna do a knee drive. You choose what you wanna do. If you're not prenatal, you might wanna add a jump. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Let's hold it out. Sink to the bottom of that lunge. Find a comfortable position. Try to wiggle those front toes. The weight goes in your heel and that quad. Staying low. We're almost there. 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Knee drive. Down. Knee drive. Down. You can do it. This is when we add some power. This is how we can feel athletic. Even a third trimester, we can get stronger together. Nice job. 3, 2, 1. Wonderful job. We are chugging through this lower body sequence. Okay, we're gonna pick up that weight. I'm gonna show you a single leg deadlift. Right leg is just gonna be slightly back. Right hand has the weight. We're gonna deadlift down, flat back, and up. That's it. So grab that weight. Here we go. We're gonna deadlift down, flat back, and up. Finding a comfy spot here, deadlift down, up. Why we do this single leg deadlift is it really puts more of the work concentrated in that front leg. If you're more advanced, if your balance is feeling it, you can do a single leg deadlift where you extend that back leg. I am not doing that today because of my lack of balance with the bump. You choose what you want to do. Deadlift down, holding kind of at the bottom for a second, driving back up. Deadlift down. 3, 2, 1. Rest. Set down that dumbbell. We have an isometric hold where we are just going to hold at the bottom. It's going to be intense. You can do this with body weight if you want. You do not have to pick up that weight. And then we're going to do some swing, staying right there. Swing, weight in between our legs and popping up. Here we go. Let's go. So let's find the isometric hold. Main thing here, put a hand on your back. Make sure your back is flat. If you're ready, you can extend that leg and just hold. That's really intense. You choose what you want to do today. We're almost there in this hold. Swings are coming next. So that weight's going in between your legs. Here we go. Swing, reach. Swing, reach. So that front leg is the one working, hamstring, everything. Weight does not have to come very far up. The main thing is that we're shooting those hips back. Nice job. 3, 2, 1. Short, spicy, and intense. Okay, step side to side. Now we know it. Left leg is going to go back. This is our last lower body move. And then we're moving on and taking a break. So we can do this. Pick up that weight if you're using it, or just hold with body weight. 3, 2, 1. Let's do it. So put a hand to that back. Decide if you want a single leg hold or not. We're just holding this weight right here. This is a great way to really engage that hamstring muscle. It tends to be weakened in pregnancy. Strong glutes, that's to help support our back as our bump is growing. Okay, here we go, power it out. Swing. So swing, you might need to step a little further apart in your weight and your feet so you can accommodate getting that weight between your legs. Shoot those hips back. Nice job. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Excellent job. We are done with that heavy weight. Set it down, grab some water. We're taking a 30-second break. All right, we're coming back for arms. I'm picking up my weights to show you the first move. We're gonna be taking a wide leg stance. This is great for pregnancy. Hinged over, back is flat. We're just gonna narrow back row up and lower it down. Join me, here we go. So make sure your back is nice and flat. If this wide leg position does not feel good for you, you can bring your knees together or closer together. But this is great for pregnancy as it really accommodates that bump. So lifting, elbows going straight back, squeeze them together and down. Up and down, nice job. Really squeezing, strong back is what helps to protect our back muscles, as our core muscles tend to get weaker in pregnancy as they're supporting that growing baby. 3, 2, 1. All right, so now we know it. We're gonna have an isometric hold, same move. We're gonna be holding at the top, and then for 20 seconds, powering it out, gorilla. That's when we switch back and forth, gorilla rows. Really trying to add some power here. We'll see how many reps we can get in 20 seconds. Let's go. Pick it up, find that isometric hold. Isometric holds are a great way to challenge the muscles without having to go up in your weight. Hold those elbows nice and high. We are almost there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Gorilla it out. So drop one and lift the other one down. So your core is working really hard here to not shift you side to side. Try to stay stable in the upper body. Only thing that's moving are those elbows and arms. Woo! Very intense on our back. We can do it. 3, 2, 1. Set those weights down. Awesome. Okay, good job. Step side to side. Shake it out for just a moment. Biceps are next. It's only 2 minutes. We're just gonna do a regular palms face each other, row up, and then come back down. So we're gonna switch a little bit halfway through. Pick up those weights. So we start, we shift forward, and then come back to the side. So palms face each other, they face you at the top, and shift back down. A nice slow bicep curl to really make sure you're putting the tension on those biceps, no swinging of that weight. Nice job. Up and down. Go slow here. This is how we build strong arms, strong biceps. 3, 2, 1. You can set them down. Okay, so same thing. We're gonna hold at the top, palms facing up, just holding that bicep curl, and then we're gonna rep it out, alternating as fast as we can for 20 seconds. We are picking up those weights. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Find that isometric hold. Woo! It's gonna feel challenging. This is a way to get that progressive overload. That is how we build muscle. Woo! Keep those elbows close to your body. We can do this. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's alternate it. So, repping it out. If you have lighter weights, you might be able to go faster than me. If you have heavier weights, you're probably going slower. That's okay. Everybody goes their own pace. Nice job. 3, 2, 1. Great job. Set them down. Okay. Shoulders are coming next. We only got one move for shoulders, and it is a strong muscle group. So you're either going to hold at the top, we're going to punch, or you can do both, depending on what kind of weight you have. So just shoulder presses, narrow, palms facing each other. Go ahead and take a step back, punch up, down. Take a step back just to make sure you're not overarching your back, as we tend to want to do when we're doing any sort of overhead press. Now, if you have lighter weights, you might be able to go 2 up and 2 down. If not, you just single arm it. That is okay. Trying not to let those weights drop too much. Arms are very sore, so I'm doing my best with where I'm at today. 3, 2, 1. Set them down. We have a hold, holding right here, trying to keep our elbows nice and tall, and then we're just gonna punch it out as fast as we can for that power move for our last 20 seconds. Let's pick them up. We can do this in 3, 2, 1. So finding that isometric hold. If you need to drop your weights, no big deal. Woo, I'm gonna drop down to 1. Listening to my body today. So here is an option. That's gonna be the same thing. We're still doing the shoulder press. All right, we power it up. Lift, lower, lift, lower. Trying to keep those elbows nice and high. Do not overarch your back. Try to tuck that pelvis. Nice job, we're almost there. 3, 2, 1. Great work. Moving on to, just shake it out, flap it out here for a second. Moving on to chest. So I'm gonna hold weight, palms facing you. I'm gonna do a cross-body curl and back. Cross-body curl, so we want that elbow to be nice and bent. Let's pick up our weight. Here we go. So cross-body curl and back. You might not be able to go very fast, and we won't come up all the way, that's okay. Cross-body curl, this is a great way to engage your biceps and your chest muscles at the same time without getting on the ground. Normally we do a chest press, a narrow chest press, a chest fly, something like that from the ground position. This is a great way to challenge that chest without doing any push-ups. So nice and slow strength training first, then we're gonna add some power in the isometric hold. 2, 1, great job. So I'll show you what the isometric hold will look like. We're going to bring those weights out and just hold right here. So challenging that chest, also the biceps, and then we'll go back to that cross-body curl for our power move. 3, 2, 1, open it up. Now, if you have lighter weights, if you can get those elbows a little further out, that's gonna challenge your chest. I'm just keeping them to the side. That is where I'm at today. Woo, these weights are feeling heavy. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, drop them. Here we go. We rep it out. Can we get a lot of reps in while using our control here? Biceps and chest. Yes, we can. Only one more move in this upper body series, and then we are moving on. We're almost there. 2, 1, set them down. Great job. Triceps are next. I'm just gonna use one weight. We're just gonna do an overhead triceps press. So go ahead and pick up that weight. This is our last move here, last little block. What we wanted is the elbows to face, to come close to your head. All right, let's all go together. Go. Down and up. Down and up. So keep those. Go ahead and take a step back just so we're not overarching here. Down and up. Make sure your core is nice and engaged. Those deep core muscles that we were expanding at the beginning are wrapping. Down and up. Really letting that dumbbell fall. We want to hide it behind your head, then show it. Hide it, show it. Nice job. Can you keep those elbows in? 3, 2, 1. All right, so for our isometric hold, we'll be finding that middle of our overhead tricep press and just holding right there. And then we're gonna go up, down, full range of motion, up, down, as fast as we can for that power move. We're all taking a deep breath and we're going together in 2, in 1. Here we go. So find that midpoint. Hold, 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 hold. Elbows in. So we just bring them in right here. Woo! We can do this. Tuck that pelvis under. Make sure we're not overarching our back. I know I sound like a broken record, but it's important. 2, 1. Up. Down, full range of motion. Triceps are burning. I know. Up, down. I'm with you. Up, down, up, and down. We got this. And down. 3, 2, 1. Excellent job. Shake out those arms. Water is up. 30-second break, and then we'll get into our last block, which is shorter. We are almost there. All right, 2 moves of weighted core, 2 moves of weighted cardio, or cardio, body weight only. Pick up that weight. I'm going to show you the first one. We're going to start with 2 pulses in your squat, 2 pulses. We're going to reverse wood chop up, pivot, and then come back down. We do it other side. Join me. We'll get it. 2 pulses. We pivot up. 2 pulses. We twist that ankle, pivot up. This is how we work those obliques. And that rotation in a safe way, functional core moves in pregnancy and beyond. 2, 1, low in those legs, twist it out. Nice. 2, 1. We've done the wood chopper before. This is a reverse wood chopper. 2, 1, twist it out. Yeah, 2, 1. Retwist. You can do it. 2, 1, 2. And 1. Okay, rest for 20 seconds. I will show you the next move. We're going to hold this weight at our chest. You're either going to march, and this is a core move right here, or we're going to lift it up, bring that knee in as we march. You decide. We all go in 3, 2, 1. So you're either holding that weight, or you're adding a standing crunch. The only type of crunches in pregnancy that are safe are the standing type. Otherwise, it's too much intra-abdominal pressure. Up, down, good job. Up, down, we can do this. Lift and lower. Shoulders are feeling this since they've already worked. 3, 2, 1. All right, we're gonna do both of those moves again. Weighted core. So we have 2 pulse squat, we twist, pivot. Core is tight and engaged. And then we get to go to our cardio and let it all go, burn it out at the very end. 3, 2, 1, here we go. 2, 1, twist and pivot. Holding at the top for just a second. Twist. Nice work. 2, 1. Big twist. 2, 1. Nice work. 2, 1. Low in those legs. Twist it out. 2, 1. Big twist here. We're almost there. 3, 2, 1. And let it go. Rest. Step side to side. We're catching our breath. This might not be our cardio right yet, but that heart rate is high. All right, so we have that march with a crunch, a little bonus core and shoulder work as well. Pick up that weight, hold it at your chest. Here you go. So you might just be marching like this, or you might add that reach and march and crunch. You got this. We are in our last couple of minutes. You have made it this far. Do not give up now. I'm with you. I'm breathing hard. Almost there. Shoulders and core are feeling this move. 3, 2, 1. Set that weight down, move it out of the way. We have 2 cardio moves. Let me show you them. First one is we're just going to be doing a squat and reach. So little squat walk, adding those arms to power it up. Join me. Here we go. So just big walk here, big arms. That's how we get our heart rate high. How low can we go? Now, if you're not prenatal, if you want to jump, you can do a shuffle where you just shuffle it side to side. Or maybe you're in your first or second trimester and you still feel like jumping. That's great. Or you just walk it out with me. Stay low. Nice job. You can do it. 3, 2, 1. Now step side to side or just march it out. You still want that heart rate up. All right, our next move. We're gonna go out, out, in, out, in, out, in. So really how we make this hard is pick up those knees. Let's go. Out, in. So you can pick up those knees. If you wanna go faster, you can do fast feet like this. Or if you're taking it low impact, just pick up those knees and pump those arms. Showing you how we can make low impact more challenging. We can do it. Pump those arms. Yes, we can. Can we get those knees a little higher? We're in our final 10. 3, 2, 1. March it out. All right, 2 more intervals. We're gonna go back to that first move. So we're either shuffling, adding those arms for some power, staying low in those legs. So keep marching. I'm showing it to you. We go in 3, 2, 1. So stay low, add those power arms. Nice job. We're seeing how many steps we can get in only 4 minutes of cardio. But we have added power this whole workout. That was what that final 20 seconds was for of each move, to go a little faster. Heart rate is high. If you're in your second or third trimester, your blood volume is so much higher that your body is expelling. That is why we tend to get out of breath a little faster. 2, 1. March it out. All right, so we're in our last minute. We're either gonna go out, out, in with high knees. If you're not prenatal, you wanna just pick it up, you wanna do some high knees, be my guest. We're marching, everybody's marching. We go in 2, 1, out, out, in, out, in. Nice job. Pick up those knees, pick up that pace. Maybe you're feeling like you have some gas left in the tank. Maybe you can go a little faster here. Challenging you, challenging me too. This is our last minute, then we're in a short cool down. You have made it. Keep going. Nice job. Three, 2, 1. Woo! We made it. Okay. Step side to side for just a second. Let's let that heart rate, let's inhale, exhale. Let that heart rate come down safely. Inhale, expand the belly. Exhale, wrap those transverse abdominals. Inhale, expand. Exhale, wrap. We want to be coming back to that 360 breathing, practicing that throughout the pregnancy so we can still engage those deep core muscles, protect our backs. Let's take a big inhale. Exhale it all out. Nice. Let's move those thumbs to the back of the room, stretching out that chest and flip it around. Do that a couple more times, pulsing to the back. Let's grab our left quad as we continue to stretch that chest. Quick little cool down here. Have longer cool down videos. Check those out if you want a longer stretch. You also want to add on that prenatal mobility. That would feel really good after a full body workout. Reach for those toes. And the other one. Let's have a wide stance here and go ahead and reach for those toes, and then come down into your deep squat wherever you're at today. This is so good to practice throughout our pregnancy, so we're having an open pelvis, especially as everything starts to tighten up towards the end. We want to keep it loose and relaxed. Lift up one side at a time and the other. Be proud of yourself today. If this felt really challenging, I was right there with you. Come back to it. Let's stretch our triceps. Come back to it. Try it again another day. We will all be stronger the next time we try it. All right, shake it all out. Give yourself a hand, a pat on the back. So proud of you. And check out our other prenatal videos, bar strength, happy cardio, Pilates as well. If you have not hit that subscribe button, please do. Let me know in the comments how this workout went, and I'll see you next time.